Imagine, one day, out of the blue, the phone rings. The land you've owned for years may soon be taken away, and there's little you can do about it. It is stressful and complicated, but when entities with eminent domain authority want your land, it hits home for Texas landowners. Fifth-generation farmer Steve Holscher knows this all too well. In recent years, he's had 2 legal battles, both for some of his farmland that borders the city of San Angelo. It is some of his most productive land, growing everything from cover crops to corn, cotton, wheat, and even melons. But the red arroyo that makes this land so bountiful also makes it ripe for the taking. The city of San Angelo wanted to divert drainage water from a nearby road, Avenue P, through his property.
The city wanted to change the direction of the flow of the water, and instead of making it go through the normal channels and go into a 120 to 140 acre holding lake, which would let the water drain out slowly, they wanted to divert up to 700 CFS, and that's a lot of water. That's 750 acre feet a day roughly. Right here in this area, that would cover this farm here underwater by 6 to 8 inches. And the most interesting thing, they never called and told me. They just said they were going to do it.
Steve got a lawyer. They approached the city and explained how the project would damage crops and that compensation was needed, a fair offer. But that was hard to come by.
They offered me a very small amount, did appraisals. We elected not to take their appraisals. They finally offered me a little bit more and said they were going to condemn me if I didn't take it. I did offer them a counteroffer, which was way ridiculously low at the time, and they rejected me.
The city then served Steve with condemnation papers. Then, unexpectedly, they abandoned the project. But his battle with eminent domain wasn't over.
In the process, they had started the Red Arroyo project. They were going to build a roughly 115 acre lake on me here to hold roughly 5,000 acre feet of water. They basically got all their appraisals, put everything in, made me an offer. We rejected it. The price that we got on the appraisal per square foot of what the surrounding properties are will just blow your mind. And what they offered me was so unbelievably low, it was scary.
The project would affect the majority of Steve's farmland, making it difficult to do anything with the remaining property. He and his lawyer were eventually able to work with the city and their lawyers, accepted a 3-year hold option. The city has paused eminent domain claims on the land for now. For the next year, he's in limbo. Though everything is quiet on the lake project and the first project was abandoned, it still doesn't feel like a win.
It cost me quite a bit of money out of pocket. If I wouldn't have lawyered up, took their feet and put them to the fire, they would have completely run over me. If the city would have come to me straight up and personal, we could have sat down at the table and talked about this. We probably could have arose at a very, very good educated solution.
Steve has been in Austin talking to legislators about reforming eminent domain laws to ensure landowners receive a fair or bona fide offer, hoping to save other landowners from the type of battle he continues to fight.
Everything's quiet right now, and sometimes when it's quiet it makes you a little uneasy and antsy because you never know when you're going to receive that certified or registered letter in the mail, and then it's, oh no.
For TFB News, Jessica Domel, San Angelo.